Welcome back to the channel as we start season number 4 with a triple header. Firstly, let's quickly look at who has come in the last episode. We brought in Jonathan McCauley, he's a backup goalkeeper. Hugh Alban Jones is a central midfielder. We've got Darren Phillips and Finlay Jackson who are centre backs. Reece Miller and Tommy Wright who can both play up front. We got rid of Lewis Tallock. He has gone to Bury Town. And then Lewis Gilboy, right winger, Elijah Cham, left winger, Murphy Parker, central midfielder, John Lavercombe is a centre back or centre midfielder, and Harry Baker and Josh Bailey are fullbacks. Nick Jackson also went on loan to Uxbridge. We also released a lot of players: Alex Turner, Key Douglas, Brandon Taverner, Camel Campbell, Zach Pianin, Jay Ron, Toby Raisin, Bobby Flitcroft, and then down the bottom there, Lewis Clements, someone who again didn't want to resign. What is he doing now? He still doesn't have a club. Wonder if we can bring him back in. Nope, still doesn't want to come back in a month and a half later. Today's games will see us play St Ives, Rushden and Diamonds and Stourbridge as we begin live in the Southern Premier Central. In terms of season preview, we're down there in 9th, 12-1. Not a bad position to be in here in our first season. We're one step away from the Vanarama regional divisions, and that is a big step to get into what is the base game effectively. So it's a home game against St Ives to open the season. Here, the team is as follows: it's Boyd in goal, it's Bailey, Hutchins, Burgess, Towson, Baker, Parker and Williams in the central midfield, Cham on the left, Gilby on the right, and Di Girolamo playing just behind Oscar Massey. We're going to stick with the formation, we're going to stick with the positive mentality, we're going to get into the game, and we're hopefully going to have a good crack at tier 7. Making a good cross into the box, Oscar Massey, and it doesn't hit the back of the net, and he should score from inside 6 yards. Ball fired long. Burgess Towers with a header there, and Champ can come in field to Parker. Williams now inside the centre circle, 1-2 with Burgess Towers. Again, everything seems to be going through him, dropping deep to pick possession of the ball up. Parker. Di Girolamo turns through to Massey, through one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Oscar Massey opens his account for the season, 17 minutes in. It's a great finish, and it's Hinckley Leicester Road 1, St Ives 0, and we built from the back beautifully there. Burgess Towers into Parker. He's pointed to Di Girolamo. He turned through the eye of a needle. Massey was between the two centre-backs. Great first touch, and slides it past the goalkeeper, and it's 1-0. Williams dropping deep negative to Girolamo. Parker, Massey, Cham, lovely plays the ball out to the left, and Bailey finds it. Now what can he do? Ball in. Massey! And that's 3 good opportunities Oscar Massey has had. He's only found the net with one of them. And now Massey, and he gives it away. And Mansouri and Naby, McAllister, Allen in behind the fullback. Can he get the shot away? He does, and he blazes it over the bar. Wilmoth, long ball, looks for McAllister. He's in behind. McAllister, great finish from Alex McAllister. That one's going to count. It's 1-1, and it's just a simple long ball over the top, down the centre of the field from the free kick here. Wilmoth with the ball. McAllister was in behind our centre backs. And it's a lovely finish into the corner of the net, and it's 1-1. 4 minutes of stoppage time here. I think time is going to elapse with no more highlights. It's a 1-1 draw here at home in the opening day of the season. St Ives definitely came back into that game after half time. Couple of debuts. Wright came in off the bench. He played a 6.5. That was quite poor. Simplice and Boyo came off the bench as well. The youngster for his debut, 6.4 from him. Alban Jones had an okay game, 6.8. Burgess Tower 7.2. Baker 7.3. Decent numbers from them. Just missed a couple of good opportunities there in that first half, which could have put the game to bed very early on. But it's an opening day draw, and it's something to build on. Hinckley Leicester Road 1, St Ives 1. We're back for game number 2 of the episode, game number 2 of the season. Bagan comes in for Bailey. Alban Jones comes in for Williams. Miller and Jackson Jr. replace Lewis Gilboy and Elijah Cham. So the team is as follows: it's Boyd, Bagan, Hutchins, Burgess, Towers and Baker, Parker and Alban Jones in the middle, Miller on the left, Jackson Jr. on the right, Di Girolamo and Massey linking up top once again. Let's get into it, and let's hopefully build on that opening day draw and get a win here away from home. Opening highlight of the game, Landell there bringing it forward on the near side, getting towards the byline. What can he do? Gets a cross in. Baker with the header away. Can we pick up the second ball? We can't. Williams fires it back in. Bancroft gets there first, and he's hit the outside of the post. Pratley Barrington, can he get the ball back in? And it's blocked away for a corner kick to Rushden and Diamonds. Hutchins now to Parker. Looking to build from the back. Miller. Di Girolamo. Jackson Jr. The ball out wide, but he switches it. It's been missed, and Miller can pick it up. Can he get the ball into the box? lays it back to Alban Jones about 30 yards from goal. His pass is blocked, but it falls to Jackson Jr. Baker now to Parker, and it's tipped over the bar by Snake. It was a great strike on the volley. So we start to tick over into stoppage time. Burgess Towers wins that header, but it's only as far as Pratley Barrington. Ball over the top. Overfield in between the defence. And Asa Overfield scores. And it's 1-0 with corner kick at Jackson Jr. Puts the ball in. Burgess Towers hit the woodwork and it's ended up in the net. Oscar Massey gets his second goal of the season. It's 1-1. It was a bit of a goalmouth scramble and we've rescued it at the death after conceding in the 90th minute. Jackson Jr.'s corner. Burgess Towers then hit the woodwork. Parker was, I think, fouled, but Massey was on hand to just knock the ball in for about a yard, and we're going to get away with another 1-1 draw here. After conceding late, we have shown some grit and determination to get the equaliser, and it's 1-1, and it's 2 games, 2 draws. We've dominated the stats here in this game. It's promising. We just need to be more clinical. We just have been a little bit impotent today in front of goal, and it shows. It's AFC Rushden Diamonds 1, Hinckley 1, 2 games, 2 draws, 2 1-all draws, and we need to improve now. Final game of the episode, and we've rung the changes for this game, trying to keep players fit. As I say that, Sam Baggan has got a fitness issue there. Who can we bring in? We're going to bring in Tom Warren actually for him. So the team is as follows. It's Boyd in goal. It's Warren, Lavico, Jenkinson and Anakin. That midfield duo, Williams and Fenton, they love each other. They'll play together. And Boyo makes his full debut on the left-hand side. Gilboy on the right and Champ playing just behind right. We're going to get into this. Hopefully these changes freshens the team up and we can get a win here. First win of the season. And we can end the episode unbeaten with 1 win, 2 draws. 5 points from the opening 3 games, and that will be a pretty perfect start, in my opinion. Cham now picks up the ball back to Fenton. Playing a Stourbridge team who haven't won in the opening 2 games, it is an opportunity to get off the mark in terms of wins. That ball looks for Cham, who's in behind the fullback. Cham now, got to try and pull it back. And Boyo does pull it back for Williams, and Charlie Williams scores his opening goal of the season. It's 1-0. And it was lovely play down the left-hand side. The through ball for Cham, got in between the defenders, got to the byline, had to put it back to Mboyo. Mboyo took a touch, set himself, and laid it back to Williams, level with a penalty spot, and a sweeping finish into the corner of the goal. And it's 1-0, 12 minutes in. Salt now with his free kick, and Warren can smash it away. Payne now looks long for Barnes. It's flicked on, but Boyd should be able to collect that comfortably and does. And now we'll try and build from the back as he looks short to Lavico, who, I was about to say, as a central midfielder, should be able to find some good passes. He didn't. And now Salt, just inside our half, can bring it away. Couch over the top to Okafor. Okafor with a finish. And miracle. Okafor equalises inside half an hour. It's 1-1. It's poor. That comes from Lavicum's long ball, which was just cut out easily. Salt into Couch. And it's a lovely ball in behind our defence. Okafor, great touch. And puts it under the goalkeeper. It's poor goalkeeper. He should not get beaten at his near post. And it's 1-1. Divine now, free kick in a dangerous area. Looks for O'Keefe. And it's hit the top of the bar. Chap, free kick. And it's over everyone. That's really poor. And Roxburgh can collect it. And he looks long quickly, which is a really weird decision. And Anakin now can take it down and bring it away into Cham, who's on the other side. So pulls it across right. And Tommy Wright opens his account for the season. It's 2-1. And Cham, who got in behind the right fullback for the first goal, gets in behind the left fullback for this goal. Anakin with the ball through to him, in behind the fullback, squared across by Cham, and Wright with a finish from 6 yards out. It's 2-1, and hopefully we can get into half time with the lead. Cham with the free kick. Looks for Jenkinson, who heads it over the bar. Badge now. Okafor. Under a little bit of pressure, back to back. Can we keep that press on and win the ball back? We can't, and they've played it around quite nicely. Batch now finds himself in more trouble. Payne looks long. Costello's got acres of space to bring that down. Barnes looks over the top for Costello. Boyd really should be coming to that. He doesn't, and Costello finishes it comfortably, and it's 2-2. And that is so poor. We've allowed a lot of time and space in the middle of the park. And it's just come flat. Costello has time to bring the ball down, find his pass, and from then on in we're in trouble because Barnes just chips it over the back of our defence. Costello brings it down. Boyd hits the deck far too early, in my opinion. And it's 2-2. And it's such a sloppy goal to concede. It's really of our own making. We've given them the opportunity to find those passes. And it's 2-2. And we've got 20 minutes left now. And we need something out of this game other than a draw. We're into the final minutes of stoppage time here. It looks as if we're going to dominate another game on the stats and come away with another draw. Starbridge 5 shots on target. They found the net with 2 of them. Both goals that we probably could have avoided, and it's so disappointing to walk away with yet another draw. It's 3 games, 3 draws, 4 goals scored, 4 goals conceded. Not ideal. Parker had a really poor performance there in the centre midfield. So did Fenton. Neither one of them on the right side of that midfield got anything going. Williams had a great game there on the left-hand side of that central midfield. It's poor, but it's an unbeaten start. And we'll be back for the next episode. We'll probably play through. We might come back for an FA Cup tie. I'm not entirely sure just yet. But if you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time where hopefully we can start picking up some wins.